No bargains.
Then I'll destroy her and leave.
Do not touch her.
I thought you were the true power here. But if you have no hold over the Queen of Limbo, you're as useless to me as this wizened phantasm.
Wait. I will speak with Ileana.
Good, good. But don't take too long. If you delay, I'll melt this shriveled spirit.
There is little to say.
Ileana, I am just stalling for...
Shush. There is little to say because I know how to push him out.
What is the plan?
If I banish him directly, he takes her with him. But if I channel my power through someone close to Agatha... Wham! Sucker punch! He loses control, I banish him, and Agatha stays behind.
Then why have you not done it already?
Channeling my power through a person causes lasting injury. I do not know who should bear this suffering.
I can only offer myself.
Hunter, this is quite dangerous. Are you certain?
To save Agatha, defy the devil, and keep you from his clutches? Of course I am certain.
You are a fool. But you are the best fool I know. Give me the signal when you're ready.
Enough deliberations. Do we have a
Magic. What do we say to the devil?
We say... The devil can go to hell!
Agatha?
Sarah, you can hear me?
And see you.
What, no kiss?
And that's how I know it's you.
What you've done here, to bring everyone together,
It's not enough.
I've never been more delighted to tell you how wrong you are. This is so much better than we'd expected. We just need to finish it.
We? Does that mean you'll stay and help?
You thought I did all this to say goodbye? Oh, Sarah, you're hopeless.
Not anymore.
Look at that. Hunter, would you mind walking with me? They deserve some privacy.
Indeed.
Agatha's back. It worked.
Wanda, this was all you.
No, this wouldn't have happened without you. We pushed each other and look at what we achieved. So what now?
We should let them catch up.
Agreed. See you tomorrow. I'm going to bed and don't plan to set an alarm.
can't sit back now. We still have several villages to evac.
I just keep going over it again and again in my head. It still doesn't make sense.
I hate to say it, but you probably won't ever make sense of it. Bad guys do bad things.
Rumlow brought me halfway around the world. It's like he just wanted me to see him die.
If you're gonna go big, I guess.
And then there's the data drive. Is that what this is really all about? Am I being played?
I think you're just spinning your wheels at this point, Cap.
I could say the same thing to you, Tony. Still planning your revenge on Banner?
I'm not trying to get revenge on anyone. I'm just trying to get him back.
Get him back, or get back at him?
Oh, I see what you did there. Look, I think we both need some sleep.
I hope that punching this bag will help clear my head. This Rumlow thing has really thrown me for a loop. I didn't expect that.
You are having a natural reaction. Death always arrives with feelings of disorientation. I say that as someone who died.
Thanks. Good to know I'm not losing my mind over this.
If you need to talk things through...
I'm a little talked out, to tell you the truth. I think I just need to keep punching until my head clears up.
How long do you think that will take?
Until I run out of punches. Just breathe. Keep it steady. We'll keep smashing Hydra until they run out of heads. Just like in the war.
It's nice of Hydra to provide all these free...
Each battle pushes us closer to victory.
Don't worry, I won't go saying you're good or nothing. Next time, direct the damage to the guy with the healing factor. You kids actually did it. Agatha's back. This place already feels more lively. So to speak.
I guess it takes someone who rose from the dead to bring back the dead, huh? We needed a win, Hunter. This is a big win. We needed a win, Hunter. This is a big win.
Feels like old times. Feels like old times.
Do you think we could try and talk to Johnny? Maybe Agatha and Johnny can both hunt the Abbey.
And all is as it should be. Miss Maximoff acquitted herself with aplomb, as did you and Miss Rasputin.
Are you concerned about Mephisto?
No more than any other day. It's almost a shame we have to waste your talents on Hydra, but I...
Yes?
Hunter, that was irresponsibly selfless of you. Save some dark energy to poison the rest of us next time. If there is a next time. If I stay here much longer, I'm gonna start bawling. If I stay here much longer, I'm gonna start bawling.
It's good to hear Agatha's voice again. It's good to hear Agatha's voice again.
You and magic deftly handled Mephisto. I dare say Steve would approve.
Hunter, hello. I can't thank you enough, and I'm certain I will over the coming days. But right now, do you mind terribly if I catch up with the love of my life?
And afterlife.
Don't make me haunt you. We can speak tomorrow, Hunter. We can...
A good leader always endures for the sake of others. Please do not take such a risk again, especially considering the condition of your collar. I remember when I used to go out on these missions myself. At least I can always rely on you to get the job done.
What are you doing out here, Wanda?
Was feeling nostalgic and wanted to visit some old haunts. This is where it all started, you know. Where Agatha decided to take me under her wing and teach me all the magic tricks I wasn't supposed to know.
Agatha was daring, often taking risks on people.
You mean taking risks on people she shouldn't?
That is not what I meant.
I know. Sorry, it's just... I still feel responsible for her not being here. She always believed in you, you know. Talked about you all the time. There was a lot of pressure to live up to your legend.
Wanda, what was Agatha teaching you exactly?
I'm not so sure you want to know, or I want to tell you.
Either way, I'd rather there be no secrets between us. Secrets have a way of eroding trust.
Yeah, they do, and you're right. Okay, here it goes. Agatha thought I could prevent the Midnight Sun. Prevent the prophecy.
She said that?
I think she was training me to be you.
Wait. Do you mean to say she was training you to be the hunter? To be me?
Basically, yes.
You know, I think you would make a fine hunter.
Oh, come on. No one here can do what you do.
Except for you, maybe.
Well, luckily for us all, we don't have to find out. My girl Nico resurrected you, so it's not all left to me to screw up. And believe me, Hunter, I would have screwed it up. I haven't even been able to trust myself enough to go back to the library and continue my studies, even knowing Agatha forgives me.
Wanda, you cannot continue being so afraid of your own shadow. You need to start learning to accept yourself.
I know. It's just... a lot of guilt and shame to work through.
Wanda, you should never be ashamed of or feel guilty about your gifts. Let me help you work through your fears and become more comfortable standing in your power.
You would do that for me?
When I am done with you, Wanda, your knowledge of the arcane will surpass even Dr. Spooky himself.
All right, deal. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Hunter, if you're awake, come to Central. I need to show you something.
Seeing Agatha again gave me the warm and fuzzies, even though I could sorta see through her.
But Agatha's not the kind of witch that would let herself burn.
No, she's not.
So, how did she get out of being another victim of the wild imaginations of superstitious villagers?
She stood obstinately, brows furrowed, and declared, "Who do you think you are to accuse Agatha Harkness of being a witch?"
She denied being a witch?
Sarah's giving you the polite version. Agatha wasn't stingy with the profanity. I think she even made the judge cry.
So she, cursed her way out of it?
More like hexed. When she left the courthouse that day, I believe most of the local magistrates were toads.
I'm pretty sure they were always toads. As I remember it, the charges were dropped against her because she had one hell of a good lawyer. Threatened to sue him if they dared to put another witch on trial.
And they never did.
Careful there.
This has always been a gathering place for returning heroes, and more often than not, it was you leading the way. Agatha always hoped to foster a strong sense of community here. I wouldn't want anyone to get the impression I'm antisocial. I'm perfectly capable of enjoying the company of others. Occasionally. I find Robbie and Nico spend far too much time hanging around here. But I don't want to be known as the family curmudgeon either. As long as we're all getting our work done, it doesn't hurt to unwind once in a while. This has always been a gather.
But if she has been around the whole time, then has she overheard anyone who gives themselves pep talks in front of the mirror?
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd...
Nice work last night, Hunter. Don't let it go to your head. People need a place to unwind.
The jury's not back yet on Strange, but I get a better feeling about the Sorcerer Supreme these days. You have problem?
I thanked you for...
Last night was a real soul trip. Tony Stark used to be the...
You spared me further agony. Straight out of Cap's playbook. Chaos magic is a huge...
Not even my weirdest magical ritual. I ain't much of a conversationalist, more of a fighter.
Peace.
You know I know magic, right?
If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, I'll let you skip training. Good luck with that.
Hey, Hunter. I have high expectations. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
We're not quite finished yet.
Later.
Practice makes perfect. Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answer here. Good addition. Now let's get to work. Later.
I wouldn't have thought so, but it's good to hear those bells again after all this time. As hard as Sarah tried to keep you out of the tower, you always found your way back in, just in time to wake her up at the crack of dawn.
Hey, Hunter. Okay, what's Hydra up to now? Want to read something that'll make you weep? Take a look at this. Here's the latest from... Got some ops ready for you. Sending your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all know what... See you soon. Hunter, I'm glad you could make it. I've got something disturbing to show you. I spent some time decrypting the data drive Crossbones gave to Cap.
I hope it gave us good information on Hydra.
He gave us good intelligence, all right, but it's not about Hydra. It's about us. Take a look. He had files on all of us. Cap, me, Stark, Blade, Magic, Nico, everyone. Strengths, weaknesses. Mostly weaknesses.
We can use this information to fix our deficiencies. Whatever he viewed as a weakness, we can make into a strength.
I like the way you think. Now I just need to convince Cap that distributing these files to the team is a good idea. This isn't even all of it. There's a whole other section, but I can't access it.
More encryption.
Multiple layers of it. I could probably get it, but it'll take me a while. Cap could make this go a lot quicker.
Where is he? I'm surprised he is not going over these files with you.
He was with me when we first unlocked the drive. He was already agitated from Crossbones' death, but I think seeing what he had on us really set him off. He excused himself in a hurry. Now I need him back.
I will find him and convince him to come back. You do not have to worry about that.
I have no doubt you can be most persuasive when you want to be, Hunter.
Was there anything about me on that drive?
Strangely, no. Not a word.
Odd.
I'll keep trying to break this code while you find Cap.
Steve, Carol needs your help decrypting Crossbones' files.
It figures she'd send you. Did she tell you I want nothing to do with it? Because I still don't.
Those files he had on the team are disturbing. If you need to take a moment...
That's not why I left. It was something Crossbones said. The old man. He was talking about my greatest enemy.
Who?
The Red Skull commanded Hydra during the war. Obsessed with the occult.
You think the Red Skull has something to do with those files?
I'm certain. One file is called Project Gutmorder, a classic name for a Red Skull terror weapon. Rumlow wanted me to use the tools of my oldest enemy to defeat the newest. I won't give him the satisfaction.
You are looking at this the wrong way.
How do you think I should see it?
Crossbones made a point of drawing you to him. Then he found a way to get close to you. In the end, he turned on Lilith. He gave those files to the only person he could trust to put them to good use.
That's an interesting theory, but I won't give Rumlow the benefit of the doubt.
That is not your call to make. You helped put me in charge. Now trust me to do my job.
Well, I guess you have been paying attention. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, huh? I'll talk to Carol and do what I can. Thanks for helping me work through this, Hunter.
Of course.
Word of advice. Never ask Banner to spot you.
Do your thing.
A turncoat's always gonna turn.
Something on your mind?
turncoat's always gonna turn. I think I can handle that.
My highest priority.
We're ready to make a move. Stay out of trouble.
Hydra Mystics are opening a gate. You've got to stop them. There's no telling what might emerge.
They have not lost interest.
Looks like I've got their attention.
The power of the light.
That's one Mystic out.
Watch close.
Where'd you learn that one?
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Get ready.
Fall back easily. We've knocked another Mystic out of the ritual. Almost there.
Let's do this. About time.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
It is time. I've been waiting.
Ow! Quit it!
Destroyed.
I hope you're ready.
Exactly what I needed.
We will never forsake her.
Defy the... Fight on!
The curse is upon you. Temporary.
You're mine. Payback's gonna be fun. Here.
Do not seem to be a match for us.
Come on, let's do this.
Well executed.
Time to bleed. These fanatics are always the same.
Let me know. Yeah, I'm liking this plan.
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time is clearly past.
Going for it. I'll give it a whirl. I think Lilith is holding out on you. Maybe you should ask about some new powers. Stop coming back and this won't happen.
We've done it.
Hey, boss. I could use some help. Shop class is supposed to meet tonight.
So, just the two of us?
Actually, when I asked Parker, he mentioned you stopped by. Said he could convince Robbie if I could get you to show.
2 questions. Should I bring popcorn and have you prepared a list of snarky zingers?
No, God, no. That's not what this is about. I have to fix this.
We should not keep them waiting.
Time to face the music.
So, what did you want?
A do-over? And to apologize for the last time.
It's a nice sentiment. But a do-over doesn't have much appeal for either of us.
Yeah, I don't understand why we should keep giving you chances.
You shouldn't. Not if you don't want to. But hear me out, okay? I've been the person in charge for years. When I'm stressed, I can steamroll people who never expected it, and certainly don't deserve it.
That's what assholes say. To justify their behavior so they can keep being assholes.
Half of the Avengers agree with you. Look, nothing I did was justified. I was a jerk. And I'm sorry.
Okay.
Look, when you take away all the trappings of ungodly wealth, I'm just a guy who likes to make things. None of my friends were into this stuff. I was the only kid who saw beauty in exhaust manifolds, who spent hours poring over the guts of a microprocessor. That's all I want here, to make things with friends. As long as that's still an option.
That's the whole idea behind this? Okay, here's how we make this work. Tony Stark, CEO, is banned from shop class.
But making things, Tony? The guy we're talking to right now? He can stay.
That's more than fair.
Took Tony long enough to figure out shop class, huh? I thought his suit had the thicker skull.
You seem happier than I expected.
Of course I'm happy. Everything's back to normal. That's all we wanted. I'll let you get to it. Parker can't wait to dive in. Seriously, Parker is overexcited. Talk to him before he webs you up and yanks you over. Seriously, Parker is overexcited.
Well, that was less painful than expected. Thanks for coming, Hunter. We all needed to, clear the air. If Parker needs any help with the prototype, I'm available. Or not, whatever he wants. If Parker needs any help with the
Glad that's over with. Feuding with Tony Stark is not an achievement I care to unlock. So, how about we make something new? So, the Hulk.
You designed a prototype that will defeat him.
No.
Then what about the Hulk?
We don't know if any of this is going to work. But in theory, and I have to stress the theory, we think we can keep you alive for 6 seconds more than Central's models project. Maybe 7.
You should explain.
The first prototype agitates the gamma particles infused in the Hulk's skin, hide, carapace, whatever.
It gives the Hulk a burning sensation?
We absolutely shouldn't say it like that, but you get the principle. Tony came up with the second prototype. He says a particle burst may counter the odd gamma effects we've seen. It's localized, but it would benefit the team.
So a gamma reversion cloud?
Huh. That's much better than the Stark party burst. I finally have a use for the components you handed me. I'm ready to put this together. How about you?
I am ready.
Look, I don't want to brag, but I think this is our best work. Yeah, I know, blah blah, teamwork, blah blah blah, but still, It's impressive what we can do when we all work together. Let me know how that prototype works out. They can always use some adjustments. Let me know how that prototype works out. They can always use some adjustments.
Parker's creative drive is amazing. Seeing how he tackles a problem gives me ideas of my own. And Robbie has the right intuition when it comes to putting these prototypes together. I thought he was being overcautious, but that's a crafter's care. Wish I'd seen it earlier. Catch you later, Hunter. Think I'll stick around for a bit. Catch you later, Hunter.
I think that was our best work. Everyone did their part. I'm ready to call it a night. How about you?
I am ready to go.
Hey, Robbie, you got a sec?
Sure.
About Salazar Steel. I couldn't remember any details about the Stark Technology Center, so I did some digging. 10 years ago, Oscorp and Stark Industries were in a good old-fashioned business war. Salazar Steel was a promising acquisition. When we realized Oscorp was angling in, we bought the plant from Mr. Salazar. What we didn't realize was how much of his finances were a mess. He poured his profits back into the plant. It was the only thing keeping the lights on. With the Oscorp thing, well, our stock couldn't afford to take the hit. We had to shut the plant down.
Then, what was the technology center?
A complete fiction. The only problem I saw from the boardroom was a dip in our stock from closing the plant. So I did the classic billionaire's trick of pitching a ridiculous idea that would take years to get off the ground. Stock rose. People celebrated my genius vision. And that was the last I thought of Salazar Steel. But I should have followed up. Ensured the people who lost their jobs found new ones. Robbie, I'm not the man I was 10 years ago. I'm glad you met me, and not him.
This doesn't make you look good.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I meant, you aren't trying to spin this. I respect that you shared this, warts and all.
Oh yeah, of course. You deserve to know what happened.
So, I'm going to tinker with the Hellride? You wanna give me a hand?
Sure. Tell me where you need me.
Let me know how that prototype works out.
Catch you later, Hunter. Think I'll stick around for a bit.
World keeps turning, the undead keep rising, we keep fighting.
I wish I knew how to cook.
You could learn.
Meh, that requires effort.
I finally understand why Tony complains so much about the youths.
You're one to talk tricentennial. You ruined it for the rest of us with your Wainwrights and your Dropsy and your lamplighting guilds.
Get an apprenticeship, you vagabond.
All right, maybe I'll talk to Robbie. He's good in the kitchen.
What does he cook?
The kind of food you can't find on this coast.
A taste of home.
Kinda. You don't know what you're missing until it's a distant memory, you know?
More than most.
Mm-hmm. I won't forget it.
It's been so long since I've prayed. I'm afraid I forgot how. Maybe you can help me find my way a little better?
It has been a while since I have seen you here, Sarah.
I guess when you live forever, places of worship take on a different significance. It doesn't seem so important to turn to a high power when you're not faced with the inevitability of death. But now, death, to even us immortals, is becoming an inescapable inevitability. So here I am, asking for guidance. But the Elder Gods are long gone. Only whispers of their power remain. So I've been sitting here quietly, trying to listen to whatever advice they have to offer, if any.
They would want you to have faith that we can get through this.
What? Like wait for a miracle? No, Hunter, that will not do. Sometimes I think you rely too much on the powers of light your ancestors gifted you. But what we need right now is swift action. Perhaps I should be asking Agatha. She would know better than I on what to do. Her spirit has only made herself known for one night, and she's already done more to heal the wounds of this team than I have in 6 months.
I think asking Agatha for guidance is a wonderful idea.
It's good to have her back, if only in spirit. It almost feels like we're a family again. If we survive, I hope to learn more soft skills from her. She was always the more maternal one out of the two of us.
I will not argue with you there. Well, I should leave you to your prayers.
Let's hope someone answers them. Thank you, Hunter, but I'd like to be left alone to my thoughts now. I remember when I used to go out on these missions myself. At least I can always rely on you to get the job done.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
Oh, I found one of my favorite records and I thought you might like it. Or at least be polite enough to fake it. Anyway, we'll get some more quality one-on-one time. It's a little retro, but so are you. So, what do you think?
It is nothing like what I am familiar with. What are we listening to?
Poor Hunter. Word of advice, never give a music buff a chance to talk about their passion, but since you asked... It's grunge. It's what happens when you mix the nonconformity of 80s Seattle and tons of punk and rock influence. You get awesome bands like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, making something super authentic with this messy, dirty sound. It put Seattle on the music map. I used to listen to it repeatedly during my I can't believe my mom stabbed me phase. As you can tell, she was a great mom, didn't leave me scarred at all. Ugh, like, why have a kid if you're gonna get rid of them when they interfere with your dark arts and crafts?
Parenthood is not an easy fit, and the darkness, well, it can twist people, make them turn on those they love. It is not so easy to overcome it, even for your own child. I have learned that from my mother.
I think I was there mostly to fit the image, a way to blend in with the white picket fence crowd. They should have just let me in on the joke. It would have been nicer than to think they actually cared.
What is done is done. but I see you are still carrying it with you. Do not be afraid to go wherever you need to in order to find peace.
Roger that, Hunter. Okay, no more of this downer talk. Time to listen and let the sounds of angst carry you away.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Give me a sec. Okay, so. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Farewell.
So, what did you have in mind?
So, do you have much experience with sniffing? Perhaps you should put your suit on for this.
Where do you...
Allow us to assist you.
Not my best work, but it'll do. You find more coil, send it my way. Got any blueprints for us?
Simple yet effective. Always a pleasure.
I'm ready when you are. If you can be careful, let's do this.
An enhanced spell. Most welcome. Let us twist and turn reality.
New and improved. A timely enhancement. Let us see it in action.
We need any advantage we can get.
Chaos magic's power grows.
Do your thing.
Remind me again why you haven't... All right, let's get started, Dr. Spooky. Don't forget to write.
Don't tell me. Red Skull's plans for Wundagore monorail.
Close. Red Skull dug them back in World War II, but where they go, well, we're not sure. Yet.
There are some hints in Crossbone's data that a few of the tunnels might even be older.
How much do we trust Crossbone's data?